Welcome to episode 47 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Brewer, and tonight we are going to talk about 37 questions in 60 minutes. No, we're not going to answer 37 questions in 60 minutes, but otherwise talk about enriching the interview experience for candidates that might be coming to work in your organization. Now, this is a technique that I use to interview people in higher levels of responsibility, or what I'd consider the middle level managers or higher in your organization. And the reason I do this, and it literally is a process of asking a candidate 37 behavioral interviewed questions in a 60-minute time frame. I literally take out my iPhone and set a 60-minute stopwatch, and I fire off questions, 37 of them. And the premise behind the whole thing is, first and foremost, to create clarity and to create concise answers, meaning that if you only have roughly 2 minutes or less to answer a question, you're likely going to be more concise about it. The other thing that it does is it creates pressure, right? Innately, there's a sense of pressure inside of you as a human being to answer these questions within the deadline. And the reason I do that, or the reason I like that, is that it sort of mimics a real world experience as it relates to being a regional manager or a senior regional manager, or if you were to use this on the property manager level, it really mimics the type of environment that you are going to operate in. So it gives you clear and concise answers. It puts a candidate under pressure. And the other thing that it does is it vets out knowledge, skills, and abilities, otherwise known as KSAs, for a particular position. So if you craft your questions precisely, or under a little bit of guidance as it relates to behavioral interview guidelines, you'll actually create those KSAs, or you'll pull them out of an interviewee through the course of the interview. So my call to action for you tonight or today, whenever you might be watching this video, is blow up your interview process and think about setting a stopwatch of 60 minutes. Get a precise number of questions. I've found that through a lot of experimentation, that 37 questions is roughly what a candidate can answer in 60 minutes, and they can give you clear and concise answers in 60 minutes. But blow up your interview process, experiment with the stopwatch, experiment with behavioral interviewed questions, put people under pressure, and see what comes of it. Have an amazing week, and we will see you tomorrow.